Okay, in this video, I want to explain to you how procrastination is actually a symptom. And once we address the underlying issue, that procrastination starts to alleviate. So we all know that cycle of procrastination. We're aware of something that we need to be getting done. So it might be something to do with your life. It might be something to do with your writing. And you're also aware that in the moment, you're not getting it done. And then there's a result of that. There might be a result of feeling powerless, or there may be a result of feeling really bad about yourself or frustrated, or there might be a result of feeling really hopeless, or even a little bit depressed, because here's a thing that you want to be taking action on and you're not. And if you're not taking action, then how is your life ever going to change? And your life feels really crummy and you feel really sad. And it's a cycle, right? So when we start to look at procrastination as a symptom, we start to have a different perspective in the moment. And that's what's really important about trying to find a way through procrastination. Because let's face it, if you knew a way through procrastination, you wouldn't be struggling with it. You wouldn't be putting things off. And so again, that's not an indication that you just aren't able to stop procrastinating. It's just an indication that you haven't yet started to treat the cause, but you're getting sidetracked by the symptom. Okay, so the symptom is procrastination. The symptom is that you're either putting something off or you're choosing to do something else. So here's where we start. If you find yourself procrastinating, that's the first place to say, okay, this is a symptom. So then you check in, you think to yourself, am I either putting something off or am I choosing to do something else? So it might be that you want to be writing the next scene in your screenplay or the next chapter in your novel, and you're putting it off and rather choosing to make a phone call or rather choosing to read a book instead. And so then you say to yourself, if this is a symptom, what's it a symptom of? And that's when you start to come to the truth of the matter. So you come to your writing or you come to this area in your life that you're putting off and you ask yourself, what's stopping me from doing this right now? And the symptom is usually an indication of some kind of underlying belief about yourself. And so it might be that you realize, well, the reason I'm putting off writing this scene in my screenplay is because I don't really know what happens in the scene. So there, your procrastination is a symptom of not knowing. And so rather than giving yourself a hard time for procrastinating, getting stressed out, neither of those are going to help you start to know. You then think, oh, okay, I'm putting this off because I don't know what happens in this scene. So instead of making this phone call, why not sit and make some notes and start to think about what could happen in the scene? Or why not go out and take a walk and see if any ideas come to me? So that way, rather than putting off getting an idea about what happens in the scene, you start to take some action to start to get clear. So that's one area where you're looking at procrastination as a symptom. So you ask yourself, what am I putting off? So the other area is, what am I choosing to do? So again, it might be that you have got some writing to do, you want to get a blog post up, or it might be that you want to put something on social media, but you're deciding not to do that. You're deciding maybe to go onto a website and buy something, do some shopping. And so again, you say, well, what am I choosing to do here? So you think to yourself, okay, I'm choosing to go online and to do some shopping. And then you think, okay, well, what's that going to give me? It's going to give me a certain amount of pleasure, perhaps. So then again, you start to get clear about what the symptom is, because you're thinking, okay, well, if this is going to give me pleasure, what is it about my writing that isn't giving me pleasure? And how can I turn it so that my writing, like writing this blog post or putting this social media post, is going to give me the pleasure that I'm seeking rather than going onto that online website and doing some shopping. So again, you start to transfer it. You realize that the procrastination is a symptom that your writing is currently not giving you pleasure. And so then you can start to get really proactive about, okay, well, how can I enable it so that my writing starts to give me more pleasure than it currently is? So there we go, 2 little ways to look at procrastination as a symptom, and so that you can start treating the cause rather than forcing yourself or rather than giving yourself a hard time for the fact that you're procrastinating. You can actually start to get proactive and start to treat the underlying causes that maybe you don't know where your writing is going, or maybe it's not bringing you any pleasure at the moment. So again, we're really working on the level of the mind here. We're really getting into those thought processes and shifting them to enable you to achieve your writing dreams. That's what we're doing on this channel. So if you're new here, then think about subscribing if you really want to take those writing dreams and be really proactive about them and achieve your creative potential. And there's also a Facebook community as well. I'll pop a link in the comments below. I would love to have you come and join us there. It's always such an honor to support people to achieving the writing life that they completely deserve. And I'll see you next Monday. Take care.